Attorney Roberta Kaplan is best known for representing lesbian widow Edie Windsor in the case that led the U.S. Supreme Court to strike down the main portion of the Defense of Marriage Act, the section that denied federal government recognition to same-sex marriages in 2013. Windsor and Thea Spyer became partners in the 1960s and were finally able to marry in Canada in 2007. But the U.S. did not recognize their marriage, with the result that when Spyer died 2 years later, Windsor owed $363,000 in estate taxes, which she would not have owed if she had been married to a man. In representing Windsor, Kaplan kept the focus on her client, although Kaplan had won plaudits for her courtroom performances. She recalled that when she argued the case before the Supreme Court, only 9 states had marriage equality, but that number grew to 17 within a year due to court decisions relying on the ruling in Windsor's case. Kaplan had continued fighting for LGBTQ plus rights. When she argued against Mississippi's marriage ban in 2014, one court observer said watching the brilliant Roberta Kaplan and the state's attorney argue this case is like watching Aretha Franklin versus a drunk, bumbling fraternity guy in a singing contest. Her reputation was somewhat sullied by the revelation that she had advised New York Governor Andrew Cuomo's staff on responding to sexual harassment accusations, and she resigned as co-chair of the board of anti-harassment group Time's Up in 2021. However, she remains an advocate for LGBTQ plus causes. In 2022, she was urging Congress to pass the Respect for Marriage Act, which it ultimately did, writing marriage equality into federal law to protect it in case the Supreme Court overturns Obergefell v. Hodges. Involved in some of the most important legal developments of recent years, according to the Financial Times, Roberta Kaplan made history as the first lawyer to successfully defeat the Defense of Marriage Act in the U.S. Supreme Court. A partner in the litigation department of the New York-based law firm of Paul, Weiss, Rifkind, Wharton, and Garrison, she is also an adjunct professor of law at Columbia University. The American Lawyer magazine named her as one of the 100 most influential lawyers in the United States and 2013 Litigator of the Year. Then Comes Marriage tells the story of Kaplan's Supreme Court victory in terms of its personal, political, and legal triumphs. Here on PEP Radio, in conversation with Tobias Barrington Wolf, professor of law at University of Pennsylvania, is attorney Roberta Kaplan.